Safety, Security and Liaison MEC Pat Ngomane has called on road users to be patient with each other as they travel to their various destinations. This after 4 people lost their lives in different roads in the province since Thursday night, in fact. Traffic volumes are expected to decline as people ease into the Easter holiday. Siphephile, thanks very much for joining us. Welcome to the program. Where are you and what is the situation in terms of traffic at the moment?
We're coming to you live from the Middleburg Toll Plaza, where we see traffic flowing, especially on the easterly direction towards Mozambique. We also see police in their numbers, both from the Department of Community Safety, Security and Liaison and the police in blue. They're working hand in glove to ensure safety, to ensure that people are on the road when they're supposed to be, to ensure that their cars are roadworthy. But here with me is Leonard Hlati, who speaks for the police in Mpumalanga, who will tell us how they've worked since yesterday. We spoke the other day, Hlati, about the road safety that you are implementing, the measures that you are implementing. How far has it gone so far?
It's going very well. We have got roadblocks in all, entrance and exit routes in Mpumalanga. We are mending all the roads ourselves as well as the Department of Community Safety, Security and Liaison and other relevant stakeholders. The reason thereof, it's not to arrest people, but it's to make sure that people are safe, they arrive safely at their destinies, and also to curb issues of crime. It is not in actual fact the issues of statistics at the end of the day, but it's to make sure that at the end of the day we've got a crime-free province. That's all what we want to do as the police together with our stakeholders. We have seen it works. During the festive season, we do the same, and now we apply all measures, conventional and non-conventional policing, for us to be able to make sure that our communities are safe at all times.
The other day you told us that you are even found in places like townships. How is that operation going?
It's going very well. You will remember that in the province this week we had a lot of public protests, and we are also manning those areas because they are still at risk. We have planted police even in those areas. Some of them are in vehicles and some of them are on foot. They are doing all sorts of patrols so that we are not going to have problems. It is assisting a lot also because we have got also houses that are left abandoned by people who went for churches. So that is in actual fact helping. We are still making a call though to committee members, because year in year out we are making one call to say, please let us know if ever you are going to visit, and people must also make measures on their own, because safety is not only a baby of the police but all of us as a collective. We are saying that if you go to visit, please let people look after your house. You must not leave your house alone, because at the end of the day when you come back you are going to have tears. So that collaborative effort through yourselves as the media, passing the messages to the communities, we have seen it's working. So it's assisting a lot because we get less crime or less issues of criminality that is taking place during this time.
Since yesterday on the road, how has it been in terms of arrest, crime, the experience since the holiday started? Compared to last year even, I understand the traffic is not as high as it was compared to previous years. How many arrests have you made?
Yeah, in terms of arrest on the road, the Department of Community Safety and Security and Liaison, they're the ones that are doing much because of speeding on the road, people that are, driving under the influence of liquor. I've got a number of successes that I've had on their side. Well, in terms of crime, from year in, year out, we have seen a decrease in terms of crime, which means now people are beginning now to work, hand in gloves with us as the law enforcers. We don't get much of arrest, as I've indicated earlier, that the the quest thereof is not, in actual fact, to arrest people, but to make sure that people are safe and the roads are safe. People are arriving at their destinies. I just do not know whether they see that we have got roadblocks. Now they are leaving their guns that are lawful at home, or what they're doing. And now, whatever what they do, we are managing, even though after the the Easter holidays, to continue with our policing, and we're getting the guns. If you can remember that recently, the minister and the national commissioner, they've just destroyed 30,000 more than 30,000 firearms that have been actually collected around the country. That is indicative that police are doing their job. And even, the assistance that we are giving from committee members to give us tip off, so that we can be able to track down those that are having firearms that are lawful in their positions.
So far so good. So far it's okay.
So far, so good. Everything is flowing very nice. But at the end of the day, we'll then do an assessment, vis-a-vis the previous year to see as if how much did we work this year, 2019 for these holidays. But we believe that definitely we are going to get a decrease.
Thank you. That was Brigadier Leonard Hlati explaining their work that they are doing with the Department of Community Safety, Security and Liaison, helping drivers along the roads, your N17, your Mloto Road, your N4, these busy routes. We have them in all those routes 24/7. They are there, they are not moving. But what is noticeable this year, the traffic volumes are not as high as they used to be in the previous years, and right now the traffic is flowing smoothly. There's a fewer cars, just like Track N4 suggested this morning that they expecting a decrease in terms of volumes on the road as the day advances. Yes, Peter?
Siphephile, thanks very much indeed for joining us. That's our reporter, Siphephile Kunene, who's in Mpumalanga, and noting that traffic volumes are not as high as in previous years. Perhaps that's a sign of the economic times that we are living in. Well, there's high traffic congestion